Good morning. It is day 4 of your seed experiment. We began this on Monday, and I wanted to show you where I have my seeds set up. We talked about how seeds need soil, water, and sunlight in order to germinate and to grow. And as scientists, we like to control the environment that they are in while we are conducting the experiment because we don't want things such as weather or outside pests or extra moisture to affect the growth of our plants. Even the dew in the morning time, the fog has been so thick lately that everything's super wet, and that would happen to our seeds if we were to put them outside. So I've been keeping them inside. And as you can see, I have 4 little sprouts. And so what I have done is I've labeled them 1, 2, 3, and then this one is right here. It's hard to see, but you can see a little bit of green there and how there is still the seed on it. Seeds have food inside of them that help the seeds grow before, or it helps the, the seedling or the plant grow before it gets its first 2 leaves, the cotyledons, to start getting sunlight and converting that sunlight into energy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our investigation books, our seed observation journals, I should say, onto day 4. I'll put this here. Okay, so now we have what my plant looks like. Okay, so we're going to draw this out, and I'm gonna do it the same way that we did the other day, where we drew the cup and drew a line to show as if you were cutting the cup so you can see inside what's going on. Okay, so let me do that. Here's my cup. Scoot you over, friend. Maybe right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw that line to show that I've taken a cross section of it or a cut of it. Here's my soil line, and we know that below the soil there would be some small roots coming down from our seedlings. But I'm gonna go ahead and draw them. My first one is a little bit taller than the others, and it has those first 2 leaves or cotyledons. On this second one, its leaves are still a little closed. They're about to open up. I bet you by the end of today that these 2 leaves will be further open. Just like these this morning, it looked more like this one with its leaves closed, and now it's coming open some. Okay, it doesn't take long for them to do that. And then my third one, it's like this. And then this last one, it still has this seed down here, down on the soil, but it's there. So go ahead, and if you have seedlings, I want you to try to label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many that you ended up planting. You also can say A, B, C, D, or you could say Bob, Susie, Max, and Paul, if you want to name your seedlings. The reason why I have this scratched out is because I was looking at this earlier and I decided that I wanted to add something onto our journals. Since we have more than 1 seedlings, or small plants, I want to make a chart to keep track of their growth instead of just recording it down here. So draw you a rectangle, and you can use your ruler, make it nice and straight if you want to. And on our charts and our tables, we need labels. So this is going to list all of my plants. So I'm going to write plants. And so far I just have 4 today. So I didn't space plan that out very well, did I? Good thing I have an eraser. And I labeled mine 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to put Jack, Sam, Pete, and Maria, then you do that. Put whatever name you want for yours, as long as it stays the same throughout the experiment so that you know which plant it is that you are observing and making your observations on. So then I'm going to put height. Just height. I'm going to put height. That's going to show how much they've grown. So seedlings are very small, aren't they? And they're only going to grow just a little bit each day. We are tracking every 4 days. So on my ruler, I probably can't use inches because they're not even close to an inch yet, not even really half an inch. Maybe this first one, yeah, it's about half an inch, but the other ones aren't. So I need something smaller. So I'm gonna use the